So in the examples, the data are given. Power dissipation is given P is equal to 1.2 kilowatt. Sinusoidal voltage V equal to 100 watt RMS value. To an RL series circuit, current is given 28.3 sine 314 t minus 5. Okay, so this is the current equation for RL series circuit. That's why this equation is given minus 5. Okay. Determine impedance, so that is your Z, resistance R, inductance L, power factor of the circuit, that is cos phi, voltage across R and L, that is VR and VL, draw vector diagram showing current and all voltages. So that is your vector diagram. Okay, so that you have to show it after finding this, or you can initially also you can show it. So in the given data, power is given, voltage is given, current is given. So instantaneous equation of current is given, I equal to 28.3 sine 314 t minus 5. So this is the maximum current is given, Im. Okay. This is omega given. So in the given data, P equal to 1.2 kilowatt convert into watt. Omega is given radian per second. So here maximum value of current is given, so we can find out RMS value. Okay, so that is IRMS by root 2. Okay, so Im by root 2, IRMS is equal to Im by root 2. So it is 20 ampere. Okay, now what we will do? Anyone have idea? Now we want
Sir,
to
we will
find.
use V is equals to IZ.
Yes, so we need to find impedance. So Z equal to V by I. Okay, so we have V, we have I. So find out Z. So what you're getting? 100 upon 20.
5.
5 what unit? Unit of impedance? Ohm. What is impedance?
It's a resistance, but of overall with resistance, inductance, and capacitors, whole thing.
Yes, we can't say it's resistance. Resistance is one type of load. So impedance is total load of the circuit. Okay. If we are having only resistor in the circuit, then Z is equal to R only. If we are having combination of load, so according to we need to consider Z equal to under root R square plus XL square, or under root R square plus X square, or under root R square plus XL minus X square. Okay. So impedance is nothing but total load of the circuit. Okay. Load is nothing but that receives the energy. Okay. Now we know P is equal to I square into R. So R is equal to 3 ohm. Okay. Now we need to find inductance. So what we will do? Okay, we already found Z. We have R. So to get inductance, what we will do?
Z
Which
is equals to under root R square
plus
plus XL.
XL square. Okay, so XL is equal to under root of XL is equal to under root of
Z square minus R square.
Z square minus R square. So just substitute the value. We know Z. Z is 5. R is equal to 3. So get the XL. After getting XL, use the equation XL equal to omega L. Okay. So omega is given. So L is equal to XL upon omega. What you are getting XL?
4.
4.
4. Okay, everyone getting 4?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so XL is 4 ohm. Okay. Now find out L. XL equal to omega L. So L is equal to XL upon omega. So 4 by 314.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, why did we use P is equals to I square R? Sir, R to, I mean, power to आखा circuit no हसे ना given. So why
Yes.
did we consider just R?
Because as I told you again in yesterday lecture, we are getting average power for resistive load. P is equal to VI cos pi. For inductor and capacitor, what we are getting? Average power 0.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
That's why we are using
Yes,
P
sir.
equal
Got it.
transparent. Okay. So what you are getting L inductance?
Sir, 12.7 millihenry.
Millihenry 12.7. Just check it. Okay, this is the power factor. Okay, here given or not? Okay, wait. Okay, L is okay here. L is not given. So what you are getting L? Everyone, what you are getting L?
12.7 millihenry.
12.7 millihenry.
12.7 millihenry. Okay, or 12.7 into 10 raised to minus 3 Henry. Okay. Now power factor. So according to the, we know power factor that can be find out by 3-way. So whatever the data given, according to that, you can find out power factor. So we know cos phi equal to R by Z, cos phi equal to P by S, or cosine of the angle between voltage and current. So we have here R and Z. So accordingly, you can find out cos phi. So cos phi, that is R by Z. Why it is written lagging? Why it is written lagging? Because we have RL series circuit. Okay. So in the circuit, if current lags the voltage, then you will be having this power factor lagging. Okay. Voltage across R, that is VR equal to I into R. So 20 into 3, 60 volt. Voltage across L, I into XL. So 20 into 4, 80 volt. Now draw the vector diagram. So we know this is your VR, that is IR 60 volt. VL, that is I into XL, that is 80 volt. And this is V code Y into Z, that is 100 volt. Okay. So this example just do by yourself. Okay, already given in the material that I have uploaded on today. I have uploaded also question bank for electromagnetics that you can refer in Microsoft Team. Go through the file. Then question bank folder is there. So you can find out the question bank. In course material, you will find out this unit wise material. Okay, so just do by yourself this example. RC series circuit. So RNC connected in series across this sinusoidal voltage V equal to Vm sin omega t. Okay, so V supply voltage, VR potential difference across R, I into R, VC, I into XC, F supply voltage. Now I want to plot the phasor diagram. Then what I will do? Anyone can tell me? I want to plot phasor diagram.
The voltage will be lagging the current.
But how I can start? How I can start for drawing this phasor diagram?
It will be negative y-axis direction.
But something I have to take reference. So what I will take?
Sir, current would be in the positive X direction.
Current, this is series circuit, so current remains same. So take current as a reference. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
go for this VR. So where I have to plot this VR?
Sir, in the positive X direction.
Positive x direction.
We know for resistive load, current and voltage that remains in phase. Okay. So in same line, draw this VR. Okay. Now go for the VC. So where I have to draw this VC?
So negative X.
Okay,
And
so
negative Y.
it is
Negative
downward. It is lagging, so it is downward by 90°. Okay. Now join VR and VC. That is your resultant voltage. So just check this phasor diagram. I, that is taken reference. VR in phase with current. This VC lags the current by an angle 90. So AB, that VC, and V, that is phasor sum of VR and VC. Okay, so resultant V is equal to under root of VR square plus VC square. So that is equal to IR square plus IX square. So we can write I equal to V by under root R square plus X square. So under root R square plus X square means what?
Impedance.
Impedance of the circuit. So I is equal to V by Z. Now tan phi according to phase angle. So tan phi equal to
upon VR.
tan phi equal to
VC
Sir,
upon
VC by VR.
VC by VR. So we know VC and VR. So by substituting this, we have XC by R. So phi equal to tan inverse XC by R. Okay, so this phi is your phase angle of the circuit. So don't be confused. Okay, this is tan phi and this phi is your phase angle. That is represented in degree. We know in RC circuit, current leads the voltage. So current equation I is equal to Im sin omega t plus phi. So we have voltage equation, we have current equation. Find out instantaneous power P equal to V into I. Tell me the equations after substituting this equation. Find out instantaneous power. P is equal to V into I. So this is the instantaneous power Vm sin omega t, Im sin omega t plus phi. So Vm Im by 2 by substituting by multiplying 2 and divide by 2, we'll get the 2 SS form. So that is C minus C. So here we'll get two term. So first term is useful term. Second one is pulsating term. Okay, so that is equal to 0. So we are considering this 1/2 Vm Im cos phi. So average power for RC series circuit, that is Vm Im by 2 cos phi. So that is Vi cos phi. So P is equal to Vi cos phi, average power for RC series circuit. Draw the waveform. So waveform is voltage is reference, current leads the voltage by an angle phi. So it attaining its 0 and maximum value earlier. So this is a waveform. Power factor, that is R by Z, VR by V from the triangle. Suppose I want to draw impedance triangle for this. Then how I can draw impedance triangle? Anyone know impedance triangle, how to draw for this RC series circuit? Sometimes you will be asked, draw the impedance triangle for RL, RC and RLC series circuit. Then what you will do?
Sir, is it the same as phasor diagrams that we drawed earlier?
But what parameters or what quantity we need to change for to show this impedance triangle?
Sir, the XC would be lagging behind by 90 degrees.
In the earlier phasor diagram, we have the quantity of voltage or parameters of voltage. So here in impedance triangle, what we have to show? That I must. Yes, load. So what
Yes.
will be what kind of load we have for this RC series circuit?
Capacitive reactance and resistor.
Yes. So as we know, just we are replacing this. Okay, this is your R. This is your XC. And this is your Z. Okay, so this is your impedance triangle for RC series circuit. Okay. For RL series circuit impedance triangle. This is your R. This is your XL. And this is your Z. And this is your phi. Okay. So this is your this is XL. Okay. This is XL. This is for RL series circuit. And for RLC series circuit, if I have XL if I have XL greater than XC, then for RLC series circuit, I have this kind of diagram. If I have XC greater than XL, then I have this kind of diagram. So this is the impedance triangle. Okay. For RLC, this is you can say XL less than XC, or this you can say XL greater than XC. Okay. So this is the impedance triangle. So when you ask any series circuit, then you need to write all the things. You need to draw the phasor diagram, circuit diagram, starting with circuit diagram, phasor diagram, then just do the calculation, find the impedance, find the phasor diagram, find the phase angle, find the impedance, phase angle, power factor. Then you have voltage and current equation. Then find out instantaneous power, and then after find out average power. So you need to write all the things. If you ask in 5 or 7 marks, you need to write all the things. You need to draw the waveforms. Okay, waveforms. If you are skipping anything, then there will be less marks. Okay, just mute from your end. Okay, my this screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Okay, so this is the impedance triangle for RC, RLC. Okay, you need to write all the things for any series circuit ask. Okay, so now we have some examples of RC series circuit. So same procedure here. We need to change some equation. Instead of XL, just you need to replace by XC. If you want to find capacitance, then you can use X is equal to 1 upon omega C accordingly. Okay, so resistor and a capacitor are connected in series across 230 volt. The current taken by the current is 6 ampere for 50 Hz frequency. The current is reduced to 5 ampere. When the frequency of supply is decreased to 40 Hz, determine the value of resistor and capacitor. Okay, just do it. What are the data are given? V is given, current is given, frequency is given. Now current is reduced to 5 ampere. Second case is given, okay, when the frequency of supply is decreased to 40 Hz. Now determine the value of resistor and capacitor. So V is given, we have two currents are given. First one is I1, 6 ampere. Then frequency, just given the name Fi is equal to increase, so that is 50 Hz. I2 is equal to 5 ampere. F2 is equal to 40 Hz. Find out R, find out C. Okay, so we know Z1 is equal to V by I1. So that is 230 by 6. Z2 equal to 230 by 5, 46 ohm. XC1 is equal to 1 upon omega C. So that is 2 pi F1 into C. So that is 2 pi 50 into C. X is equal to 1 upon 2 pi F2 into C. So that is equal to 1 upon 2 pi 40 into C. So up to this, any doubt? Up to this, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So by correlating this term, we will get this. So we know z equal to under root r square plus x square. So we can write z1 square is equal to r square plus xc1 square. So by substituting the value of z, we have equation 1. Same for equation 2, z2 square equal to r2 square plus xc2 square. So we'll have 2116 is equal to r square plus xc2 square. So here we have two equations. Now subtract equation 1 from 2. So we'll have 649.1 xc2 square minus xc1 square after subtracting. Okay. So this is the equation we know. 649.1 is equal to 1 upon 2 pi 14 to c minus 1 upon 2 pi 15 to c. So c is equal to, are you getting this? Just check this answer. This is the right or wrong? Okay, sometimes due to printing mistake, suppose I have taken from the book, so there will be some mistakes given in the answer. So just check from your end. It is right or wrong? Are you getting this? Okay, sometimes if these data are given, then you need to find out by comparing two equations. We'll get these uh, remaining parameters. Okay, so C is equal to 93.9 microfarad, and you can find out R. Okay, from any equation that is 17.9 ohm. Okay. Any query for this example?
No, sir.
Okay, so we'll move to the one more example. A capacitor and resistor are connected in series to an AC supply 50 volt 50 years. The current is 2 ampere and the power dissipated in the circuit is 80 watt. Determine the value of resistor and capacitor. Just okay, do it. Mute from your end. Current is given. Power is given 80 watt. Frequency is given. Current is given. Voltage is given. You need to find resistor and capacitor. So you have V, you have I, you have frequency, you have power. So you can find out Z. Z is equal to V by I. Okay, impedance. You can find out resistor. P is equal to I square into R. Okay, P is given, I is given, so you'll get the R. So what you are getting R? What you are getting resistance?
Sir, 20 ohm.
20 ohm.
20
Ohm. Impedance?
25 ohm.
25 ohm.
ohm.
25.
Yes, we are checking 20 ohm. 25 ohm. Now what we'll do for this capacitor?
R square plus XC square equals to Z square.
Yes, or I can write XC is equal to under root of Z square minus R square. So it is 15 ohm. Tell me capacitor value. X is equal to 1 upon omega C. So what you are getting? Capacitor C is equal to
2.1 into 10 to the power minus 4.
2.1 into 10 raised to minus 4 unit farad. Okay, you can either write in farad or by multiplying by shifting decimal, you can write in microfarad. So either you can write this 212.3 microfarad. Okay. Are everyone getting this answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now we will move to the RLC series circuit.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the RLC series circuit. So we have three components R, L, and C connected in series across sinusoidal voltage V equal to Vm sin omega t. Current I that is remain same. Okay, through each component as it is series circuit. Now I want to plot phasor diagram for this RLC series circuit. Now what I will do? Anyone? First step. What is the first step?
सर करंट को हम रेफरेंस तरीके लगे
Yes, current reference. Okay. First. Okay. Then.
सर OVR होगा और करंट
Yes.
पे
After
पे
plotting this current, just go through R, L, and C. Okay. So what is VR?
VR होगा वो करंट पे होगा.
It would
Yes.
be
VR.
I into R.
Yes. VR that draw in same line of I. Okay. VL.
I into XL.
No. In phasor diagram.
पॉजिटिव y डायरेक्शन में होगा.
Positive y direction.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Leads the current. So it is in upward direction. VC.
नेगेटिव y डायरेक्शन.
Negative Y direction.
Yes. It is in downward direction, lagging. So you can plot this like this. Okay. This current ampere is written here. Okay. Current is reference. We are in phase with current. VL leads the current by an angle 90. VC lags the current by an angle 90. So this is the phasor diagram of RLC series circuit. Okay. So in that VR equal to I into R, VL I into XL, VC I into XC. XL inductive reactance, unit is ohm. XC capacitive reactance, unit is ohm. Okay, so this is the phasor diagram. VR is in phase with I. VR leads I by 90. VC lags I by 90. So the equation we know V equal to Vm sin omega t. Now this will vary according to the okay, here we have three conditions. Okay, just I am sharing my screen. If we are performing this RLC series circuit, then we are getting three conditions. Accordingly, you can write this equation. Okay, is it visible this white screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
So during RLC series circuit, we have three conditions. First condition is VL greater than VC. Second condition is VC greater than VL. And third condition is VL equal to VC. Or you can write I into XL, I into XC. So by I cancel. So you can also write this XL greater than XC, XC greater than XL, or XL equal to XC. So we know this XL greater than XC or VL greater than XC. So it behaves as which circuit?
Inductive circuit.
Yes, inductive circuit. Very good. This is your inductive circuit. Okay, this is your inductive circuit. This is XC greater than X, capacitive.
Capacitive, sir.
Yes, capacitive. And this is
Resonating.
resonance or resistive circuit. Okay. So we know in inductive circuit, current lags V, current leads V, and current and voltage
Are in phase.
are in phase. Okay, are in phase. So here you will get cos phi lagging, cos phi leading, and unity, cos phi unity. Okay, so this is the three conditions that you will see during RLC series circuit. Okay, when voltage across inductor that becomes equal to voltage across capacitance, or inductive reactance that becomes equal to capacitive reactance, that is called the resonance conditions. And for that we will find frequency value. Okay, that will be 1 upon 2 pi under root LC. Okay, so this you need to remember. Okay, so whichever case we take, accordingly we need to draw the phasor diagram or we need to use the equation. Okay, for the impedance or whatever current equation or voltage equation. Same for this VC greater than VL and VL equal to VC. So anyone can tell me during resonance what will be the impedance?
It will be resistance.
It will be equal to resistance.
Yes, it will
Yes,
be
sir.
minimum or maximum. It will be minimum or maximum
It
impedance?
will minimum.
Obviously, because and your XL and XC that is removed, that becomes equal to R, because XL equal to XC, or you can say XL minus XC equal to 0. Okay, so that Z becomes equal to R. So what happened to the current? Z is minimum. So what happened to the current during resonance?
Current is maximum.
This is minimum, this is maximum. So this you have to remember. During resonance condition, your impedance becomes minimum, whereas current becomes maximum. Okay. So now we will move to the first condition, VL greater than VC. So current take as a reference, VR that remain in phase. So if VL is VL minus VC, so that is leading to the current. So this side is VL minus VC, so opposite this one is also similar. Okay, according to the parallelogram. This is VL minus VC, so this is also VL minus VC. Okay, now join VR and VL minus VC, so that is your phase angle phi. Okay, so this is the phasor diagram for VL greater than VC. Same way you can draw VC greater than VL. So what will be the change? For VC,
So can you please repeat the question?
this is the phasor diagram for VL greater than VC. Now we are going to draw for VC greater than VL. So what will be the changes?
It would be VC minus VL.
Yes, it is VC minus VL, but it is upward or downward?
It will be flipped about x-axis.
Yes, it is downward. Okay, so here from this you can find out this magnitude of V. Okay, so magnitude of V that is given by R square plus XL minus XC square, that is your impedance when this XL greater than XC. Okay, that is V by Z. So Z equal to that is opposition offered to the flow of current. Okay, that is total load of the circuit. Cos phi you can find out, so that you will get the R by Z from the phasor diagram. Okay, VR by V. Now VC greater than VCL. So current reference, we are in phase with I. VC minus VL. So these both sides are similar. So we can write VC minus VL. Now draw the diagonal. So that is phasor sum of VR and VC minus VL. Find out the magnitude of V. So you'll get this I equal to V by under root R square plus XC minus XL square is equal to V by Z, impedance of the circuit, PF cos power factor, so that is VR by V, IR by IZ, so that is R by Z. Okay, now examples are given. A series circuit has resistance of 100 ohm, inductance 200 divided by pi millihenry, capacitance 1000 divided by pi microfarad. Calculate current flowing in the circuit. Voltage 250 volt, 50 hertz, power factor of the circuit, power drawn from the supply. Also draw the phasor diagram. Do calculate. Here we have RLC series circuit. So in the given data, this is R, V given, L is given, F is given, C is given. Yes, anyone? Current, power factor, power, and you need to draw the phasor diagram. Okay, so these are the given data. So we know XL is equal to omega L, so that is 2 pi FL. So XL is equal to 20 ohm. X is equal to 1 upon omega C, 1 upon 2 pi FC. So by substituting this, we'll get XC 10 ohm. Impedance Z equal to 1 to R square plus XL minus XC square. Okay, so that is 14.40 ohm. Now you can find out current I equal to V by Z. So that is 17.68 ampere. Cos phi R by Z 10 by 14.14. So that is 0.707 lagging due to when XL greater than XC. You can see this here XL is greater than XC. Okay, so that's why it is written lagging. And power P you can find out VI cos phi. Okay, you can also find out by like this also. Okay, 250 into 17.68 into 0.707, so that is 3124.94 watt. Okay, so anyone have doubt for this example? And this is the phasor diagram. This is XL greater than X is given, so you can plot this phasor diagram. Okay, any query? Everyone getting this?
Sir.
Okay, I already recorded this video lecture. Okay, after this lecture, I will provide YouTube link. I am going to upload this video also, but I already uploaded for this resonance. So you can refer the video for resonance. I'm going to teach you resonance in tomorrow's lecture. So today in free time, you can refer this resonance video lecture that I have already uploaded in YouTube channel. So just refer it, so we'll get the idea for tomorrow's lecture. So what's the time? It is 10:05. So in resonance, it is nothing but what we will do. Just I am not going in brief. Just I am telling you. RLC series circuit is given. Here supply voltage V is given. Here the supply voltage is taken. We have variable frequency supply. So in variable frequency supply, what we will do? We'll change the frequency value. So according to changing the frequency value, we will change this voltage value. Okay. We know we have V by F drive. Okay. So according to that, we can change the voltage by changing the frequency. We can change this voltage value. So by changing this frequency value, either increase or decrease the frequency value. So this VL and VC either increase or decrease. But at some frequency or at frequency, we are getting this VL equal to VC. That is your resonance condition. By varying the frequency, you will get one condition VL equal to VC. So the frequency at which inductive reactance becomes equal to capacitive reactance is called resonance condition. Okay, so we need to prove this resonant frequency F. Okay, under this condition, Z becomes R. Okay, that X is your net reactance. X is equal to XL minus X equal to 0. As current becomes maximum due to this impedance becomes minimum. So I max is equal to V by Z. So when you have RLC series circuit given, if resonance condition given in the examples, then don't make mistake. Don't use this V by Z. Okay. You have to use V by R during resonance condition in the example. Most of the student making the mistake, if I ask example of resonance in exam, just they are using V by Z, but they are not reading resonance condition is given. Are you getting me? What I am saying?
But sir, Z to R ने equal हसे तो can't we use Z?
But we have RLC series circuit is given, so Z is a combination of load. Okay. So sometimes they are finding under root R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Yes, you are right. But that becomes equal to R. But sometimes they are making the mistake if impedance, if you are trying by the other methods. Okay. You are right.
Yes, sir.
We during resonance we will get the XL equal to XC, so that becomes equal to 0. But sometimes they are making the mistake. Okay, by considering this, but you can write this I max is equal to V by R. You need to show this I max, okay, during resonance. So then and then you can represent this here. F subscript R is given. So R that express resonance, okay. So Q factor, that is quality factor. So that will prove, okay. So then after we will have bandwidth and example. Okay, so after that, okay, on tomorrow I will complete this unit. Okay, so anyone have query for today's lecture?